From the Bill Cunningham Studios in New York City, it's a special star-studded talk show event today. Appearances by silver screen superstar Sylvester Stallone, the First Lady of Talk TV, Oprah Winfrey, mega star musician Kid Rock, and sexy superstar George Clooney. Plus, a legendary surprise mystery guest. It's lights, camera, action. It all starts right here, right now.
What could be bigger, what could be larger than living with a larger-than-life star? Maybe nothing, unless you only look like a star and you're taking things way too far. My first celebrity guest...
People stop me all the time on the street to take my photo, and women can't keep their hands off of me.
Oh my God, we just met Kid Rock in New York City.
The only problem is...
Everyone thinks like being married to Kid Rock would be amazing, but it's not. It's far from it. My husband spends 95% of his life catering to being pictures for tips and being all over other women and coming home to me and being mad at me for not swimming all the time. And I do it.
What about the women? The women, are you a little bit concerned about him out there living more? A little bit?
A little bit.
All right, please welcome.
Women on that TV,
you know what?
Always lie and say there's no women. You always lie and say that
No,
you don't
hey,
drink.
I can't help that they approach me. I gotta be cordial with everyone. No,
I don't want to hear it. Your side.
You gotta live the lifestyle.
Come on, man.
You gotta live the lifestyle.
But you're not Kid Rock.
You gotta start somewhere.
You're not Kid Rock.
You just turned into the sensation overnight. I have the look. That's all I need.
Why not a real job, a J.O.B.?
They're not out there.
They're not out there.
The economy's so bad.
Well, how much money you make?
To see him, and we decided to go to a concert. The entire time we were at the concert, all I did was shoot a camera and take pictures.
And Mama's home with the babies that you created. What about that?
You know, I can't help her if I can't pay the doctor's bills. You know, what am I going to do? I'm no good if I have nothing.
How much money have you made off this? $50 in your life doing this.
Yeah, but probably close to it. Maybe 50, maybe 50.
But John, what about those babies you brought into the world?
For at least 5.
5 years? And you made less than $100? Get the hell out. Get out. Don't do it anymore. Don't do it.
Everywhere I go, you know.
Now what happened?
We look up and everyone's gone. We didn't even get a video.
You got
You know
nothing.
what, though? But at least you had people at your wedding. It wasn't just
and Josh,
us.
you can't sing, you can't dance, and you can't play. 5 years of failure. You look like him. I'll give you that. But you're not him. You got to get into reality. What do you have to say to your husband?
I have 5 words for you. Children that don't understand. They don't understand that mom's sick.
And you're playing around partying with the chicks getting drunk.
But what about those times that I am?
All right, you got a decision. Later on, we have more superstars coming up you're not going to believe. Up next is Rocky and his girlfriend's ready to... Welcome back to today's special star-studded edition of the Bill Cunningham Show. My next guest says her man's superstar persona might turn her on if he would ever turn it off. Please welcome Christy to the show. Christy, how you doing?
Good, thank you. But I fell in love with this wonderful guy named Sean, and now all I get is Rocky Balboa. I've lost Sean. I get Sylvester.
So it's Sylvester. You get Sylvester.
Yes.
And here's the point.
No. He wears those shorts to bed.
That's it.
Yes.
Does he call you Adrian?
Yes. I have to admit that in intimate moments, I have been called Adrian in bed.
Women don't like that.
When my name is Christy, I don't like being called another woman's name, especially. What happens to you? Like, are you married?
I'm married.
Can you imagine in the moment you're there and you hear Steve Martin? Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Homely.
Adrian, what do you respond to? Thank you, Rocky. Thank you.
No. No. Actually, it's, you know where the couch is?
Yeah.
Go, Rocky, go.
What's it like when you walk around, like in Times Square, walk around the public?
Okay, well, literally, we go grocery shop. I buy him clothes, so he wears hoodies, nice Converse, something, so he doesn't look like... I look around, he's back there, crowd of women. Hey, yo, and they're like, hey, can you take a picture? Really? You want me to take a picture?
Please, well...
This can come up. You can get naked, sweetheart. I don't care.
Yeah.
But the Rocky thing, really?
Yeah, but I make money at it. I didn't want to
You
hear
make
that.
money, Sean. You make money doing this.
Put it this way. I'm gonna show. Grabs me, gooses me, and then tells me she wants a photo and asks me to goose her as well.
Let's talk about old ladies. Let's talk about old ladies.
How'd you two meet? Tell me how you two met.
Okay, well, all right. I run a...
That's the problem. Go ahead.
Watch your mouth.
I'm sorry. Come on, buddy, come on.
Can you not instigate him?
I'm sorry.
I'm really trying to plead
What we're getting into.
Yeah, so I hired him as Rocky, right? I thought this was really cute. I bought into it, just like a lot of women do, right?
Yes.
But then afterwards, when I went to pay him, I got to know this guy, Sean, and I was like, this guy's actually...
How did it start out for you? Did you start out making the big bucks? No, you had to work your way up.
But you've been out for 5 years, Kid Rock.
How long did it take you to hit it?
Okay.
Hey, actually, I've only been doing...
A little bit of cheating might be going on here.
Let's talk about that. I'm really glad you brought that up. As Rocky...
I don't want to instigate anything. You know that.
As Rocky... down on the strip and money to escort them to dinner.
When I get
walk
40
them
to
around.
60-year-old women coming up to me saying, "Oh, Rocky."
They pay him money.
I love Rocky.
They pay him money.
You know what I mean? And they want me to walk them around.
Rocky.
Sean!
I refuse to answer the questions on the grounds that may incriminate myself.
Did you sleep with one?
Sean.
Sean. I did not have I did not have sex.
Why didn't you just say no? You've told me no. You told me it's dinner. You told me it's walking around. Why didn't you just say no?
Hey, when the
no,
money,
this isn't funny.
When the money's nice.
This is our relationship. This isn't funny.
This isn't funny, Sean. This isn't funny to her.
I'm not laughing, but like when this happened, we weren't together. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I've had sex with women. I wasn't getting paid for it.
You weren't getting paid.
You just said
she doesn't think this is funny.
I was getting paid for my time. I didn't have the sex.
In bed.
No.
You were getting paid for your time in bed.
Hold on.
You're a
work like
whore.
that. No, it
You're a
didn't.
male
Well, let's have a
whore.
serious
I'm a male whore.
All right, now,
You're not Rocky
You're not
Balboa
laughing
either.
about this.
No, I'm not.
What do you want to see happen?
Forgive me.
Please forgive me, honey.
As you're smiling, really? That's really sincere. And now laughing. That's cool.
Serious for you. He's kind of laughing and blowing it off, but this isn't funny to you, is it, Kristen?
It's not
No, I'm ready to put on the gloves myself at this point.
Up next is a TV superstar known by only one name. Anybody want a car? That's up next.
Yeah, a little bit. Not too good. I'm going to deal with it on the way home.
Another celebrity lookalike.
Today, we're going to give away cars, and you get a car.
Today's show is packed with superstars from start to finish, but their loved ones say, if you don't tone down your act, we're finished. Please now welcome the First Lady of Television Talk, the one and only Oprah.
Welcome to the Oprah Winfrey Show.
Latrice, may I even talk to you?
Can I do the show today?
You may do the show, but don't call me Stedman, okay? That's all I ask.
I promise.
Have a seat. Latrice, why do you love looking like Oprah?
I love it because Oprah is very powerful.
Rich and famous.
Rich and famous. Because I favor Oprah.
What do you think? I don't know. You got your daughter unhappy with this, but what are the benefits of being Oprah?
Well, let me tell you. I was cast as an extra on Dallas, which was on TNT, and my role was an office worker. When I got on the set, the director of Dallas said, "You're going to be a reporter today because you remind me of Oprah." Because I favored Oprah, I was a reporter. I wouldn't have gotten that role if I didn't resemble Oprah.
Latrice, your daughter Tara says you take it to a whole different level, right?
She don't understand.
Tara doesn't understand.
She doesn't This Oprah look has really gotten me places. I mean, I interviewed Morgan Freeman. I mean, hey.
Did Morgan Freeman think you were Oprah?
You know, I don't know, but I interviewed him. What I did is I did travel for a lot of celebrities. I'm already in the business. I do travel. He came up to me, and this was an AFI event, hugged me, gave me advice. I'm telling you, I'm rolling with this Oprah thing.
You're rolling with it.
I'm rolling with it.
Please welcome Latrice's daughter, Tara, to the show. Tara, how you doing? Come on out.
Mom, you're not Oprah.
Everyone tells me I look like Oprah. I resemble Oprah.
Mom, this is so embarrassing.
How's it embarrassing?
Let me tell you. She said, you know what? I look like Oprah. Do you know who I am?
She stands up in church.
She stands up in church.
Oprah is here.
I was so embarrassed. I couldn't believe myself.
I didn't agree with.
I couldn't believe myself.
So I stood up.
Terrible, terrible. I couldn't believe this. In another situation, this is how it started in high school.
What happened in high school?
I was in dance team. She told all the girls that, do you know who I am? Well, they did thought she looked like Oprah, too. But she was like, do y'all know who I am? I look like Oprah. And she went into her Oprah mode talking about, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. I'm like, Mom,
in high school?
In high school.
I'll take the car instantly. No problem.
You get a car. You get a car.
I want a car.
Seriously, is that rude? I will say that. But my mom went in her whole Oprah mode and said, do you know who I am? I look like Oprah.
This lady was ignoring us, and I'm standing here looking like Oprah.
Oh, my God. I was embarrassed.
And she wouldn't even wait on me.
So embarrassed.
So I had to let her know.
What did you tell her? What did you tell her?
Let her know.
The bank teller.
I should have been the first one.
But you're not
waited on.
Oprah. There
I
isn't
tell my
Oprah.
mom, you want people to know she's an aspiring actress, and you want people to know you for you, not Oprah. You're not Oprah. In her whole mood and said, I look like Oprah. And she said, do you know who I am? Once again, I was so embarrassed.
So she thinks she should get free stuff,
So
free
we got
tickets.
And that she already got credit for.
Did you accept the free meal?
I did, but I was embarrassed.
Well, you know
keep it
what?
100.
I'm sitting at the table looking like Oprah and all my famous and all my glory.
It's a time and place, yeah.
And I got my meal for free.
Mom,
My daughter
no.
got her meal for free.
Do you like embarrassing your daughter?
I don't embarrass her. I'm trying to teach her.
Does she embarrass you?
She does. This is her personality. Down. Never
What are you
turns
teaching
down.
your daughter?
Over here.
Over there. Oh, go ahead.
And Rocky, you know what? There is a time and a place.
Thank you.
And
Oh
when
my
it comes
God.
to your children,
Oprah, so I feel that I am Oprah.
She is not. She's not. She's Latrice. That's who she is.
But I'm Oprah.
No, no.
That was my given name, but
2 more celebrities still to come.
Can anyone guess who this looks like? It's George Clooney right here. One other lookalike joining us in the...
And you want to be a star?
Please welcome David and his wife Elaine to the show. David and Elaine, come on out. Hi, David. How are you? Elaine, great. Now, what's it like to... You look like George Clooney.
Thank you.
What's it like to look like George?
Fun, for sure.
What benefits do you get?
You'd be surprised. Not as many as you might think. I know a lot of people think that, but no free dinners for us.
A free
no
movie.
Free movie.
Gravity.
Free movie, yes.
And
Free
Elaine,
movie.
you're okay with you're okay with all this?
I'm not jealous. I'm envious.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. I
The
want to
other
look
women
like
up here
someone.
aren't happy, but you're
You were
okay.
like, David, stand up, and I sat down immediately. I mean, you know.
You play the role.
It's tough sometimes. I'm up in Boston on a business trip, and David is out in Santa Monica, and I get a text message, hey, baby, the photo shoot is moving to the pool, and they're buying everybody bathing suits. And I'm like, all right, I'm in the wrong career here. What am I doing wrong? I want to look like someone.
How did this all begin for you?
About 6 years ago, my mom, who's a very loyal People magazine reader, it's like her Bible, sent in my
People
picture.
magazine is her Bible?
Her Bible. Sent in my picture to a celebrity lookalike contest. And I came in the top 10 in the country, almost won, did not win. But that parlayed into this. It was just a crazy roller coaster where a friend of mine said, send in your picture or contact an agent. No agents do this. Agents don't look for me. So I Google celebrity lookalike agents. Sure enough, there's a million of them. So I contacted a gentleman out of Boston. He meets me in Manhattan for coffee. And 2 weeks later, I'm in Vegas doing my first gig. That was it.
Rocky, what about this? And you're making money, and you're okay with this, Elaine.
I am, because it's all about balance. And David has balance. When he's home, he's not George Clooney. He's David.
you guys have kids.
David has 2 children.
Babies,
Yes.
like.
No babies.
So they're old enough to
Yeah.
understand
Different
what's
situation
going
than yours for
on.
sure.
and-
All right, George Clooney, what advice can you give Oprah? What advice can you give?
You know,
what advice can you give Rocky?
it's interesting. I'm listening to all this as it's going on, and I'm different than Josh and Sean because I'm not in character 24 hours a day.
So
I
you turn
understand-
it off?
I think their personas, they have to be in character for what they do pretty much 24 hours a day. I really don't.
How do you turn it off? What
I don't
advice?
dress like this, though. Like
You don't
when I dress normally, I get it more.
You know,
normally.
this is my
You know, it's funny. It's funny he says that way.
This is
I
what
get
I
it
don't
when he says that way.
Is this all you? Or you don't leave the house without that date?
I'm having-
You
I'm having-
check the mail, and it has to be this.
It's just to help keep the hair out of my face.
And I'm I'm buying groceries and somebody go, I had to do a double take because you look like who?
I'm having a burrito in Chipotle with a baseball cap and sunglasses, and someone comes over to me and says, "Are you?" And I'm like, "With a baseball cap and sunglasses?"
George Clooney.
Well, but
the key here is you're able to turn the light switch off and on.
100%.
But maybe the other three guests need to be that other person. They're not happy with who they are.
It's
They
an
want to be
age
somebody
thing,
else.
too.
I can't get inside their heads. I'm not a psychologist.
This is the way I dress. The only thing different is the fur coat. This is how I dress on a day.
I think she called you old.
I just turned 50. I am old. I am old.
We're in our 30s.
But these guys, I mean, they're spot on, and I, you know, through other people, we happen to know each other through, you know, this parallel universe that Elaine explained. But again, it's different for everybody. There are people that do this full time. There are people that do this on the side. I consider myself on the side, although I am picking up steam. But I would never give up my quote-unquote day job for something like this because of the uncertainty. I'm not willing to do that.
Elaine, how hard is it for you? Hold on a minute. Elaine, George Clooney. Women throw themselves at his feet. You're 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 miles away.
Not my feet.
Are you concerned? Because there's been a revelation today right here. Are you concerned?
Not at all.
FaceTime?
If I had 1 ounce of concern, we wouldn't have gotten married 6 months ago. And no matter where he is, he could be in Tel Aviv or Vegas or wherever. And I think with media, I mean, FaceTime, Instagram,
you
text
trust him.
message.
She pretty much knows what I'm doing all the time.
Do you trust Rocky?
First off, I'm not Adrian.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You said it this time, not me. Now I'm in trouble when I go home. Thanks, Bill.
You don't trust him.
I walked in here, we were walking a bit of a line, and today I've kind of teetered off that line a bit. Yeah.
What about
She knows all my passwords to Facebook. Anything that she wants to see, I leave my phone there. I don't care.
The problem is,
I voluntarily give that to her because of that fact that I don't need her to be concerned or worry about that. So she
And you
can
don't
look
have
at
to be a
anything
lookalike to cheat. I mean, it's all about trust and relationship.
but it just brings on more women.
Look, there's one more incredible superstar left. Stay right there. For your free tickets to see the Bill Cunningham Show live in New York City, go to...
Look like Oprah, I resemble Oprah.
I have 5 words for you. Step up or step out.
You are still Sean Wilson. When we're home, this can come up.
Will they give up the chase?
I'm going to give you this. You look like Nopra, not Oprah.
On today's show, we've heard a bunch from our celebrity impersonators and their mates. We have one other lookalike joining us in the audience. Some say he's dead. Some say he's alive. But he's here today. Please welcome Kevon to the show. Kevon, how you doing?
I'm all right. How you doing, Bill?
Also known as Tupac. Tupac.
No. I love you, though. I love you. I love you.
Kevon, how did it begin with you and Tupac?
Honestly, it started off with my mom's friend just saying it coincidentally. Like, I'm originally from California, and from California, I mean, we listen to Tupac, Biggie, too, rest in peace, my guy. We listen to all kinds of music, but with that being said, Tupac was just one of those guys I always listened to, and as time went along, I kept hearing it, made it on TMZ, had them speechless, did a live show with Digital Underground, was able to perform 3 to 4 songs with them. I don't know if you guys seen the BET Awards, maybe, yeah?
Say what happened at BET, what happened?
I was dressed up as Tupac. Snoop Dogg reposted it.
That's great.
That was me. Thank you. So, you know, with
and
that
who?
being said, hey, I'm trying.
And Kevon, who posted that picture?
Who didn't post the pictures? The question. Snoop Dogg, Funk Master Flex had talked about it on High 97. It was on the Breakfast Club, all on World Store. Instagram went up to 16,000 followers overnight.
What are the perks of being a Tupac lookalike?
The women.
Women?
I mean, to be honest, oh, you're so skinny. I said, baby, my clothes is cheap, so we both win. You know what I'm saying?
The women.
I mean, I love women, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even because of the Tupac thing, you know what I'm saying? It's just because who I am, regardless.
So it's drinks, fame, fortune. Are you making money doing this?
Yeah, I actually made it in upcoming Winnie Houston role. Got a nice cameo in that movie that's coming out on Lifetime. Got a nice cameo scene.
Always be fun. some of us think overnight successes like that.
A nice little scene.
What if it took 10 years? What if it took 10 years?
Of Dallas. I had a job on Dallas till it was canceled.
Is that right?
The difference is, like,
What?
sitting here trying to say this, but he's actually got talent. He's got some people that are
I've done a TV show. I was on a commercial. I'm starting.
You're Kid Rock. You can't dance. You can't sing. You can't even talk like him.
I just got the look.
I mean, but look, though, you got to give it to him. At least he's doing something productive. It might not be what you want it to be.
Productive with a bottle in one hand and a woman in the other.
But you'd rather him come home to you late at night, drunk as hell, compared to being in the jail cell.
I'd rather him come home late at night after a long day of work.
Hey, no, I'm not laughing at
Let's do this. It's now time for Talk Back with Bill. We have 3 questions. Stand up there. What do we got?
Basically, I have a statement for Kid Rock. I just have a statement. The common denominator with all these guys is that they have talent. It seems like you're passionate. It seems like you're not going to give it up. So maybe you should try to do some singing coaches or something so
you don't want to hear him sing. He sounds like a dead cat.
Something that Kid Rock, start rapping. I mean,
George Clooney's got some advice. George?
He looks like him for sure. I think he's spot on. I think he's got to market himself. I think he's got to market himself better. I mean, I think he's got to market himself better.
Let's break it out and sing.
Right? Am I? Yeah, we'll take care of that. I mean, yeah.
Take care of that.
Yeah, I mean, Facebook, websites,
he needs guitar, and he's singing lessons.
When you're drunk in Vegas,
I never said I couldn't dance. I just never said I could.
Maybe the easy fix is when he comes home drunk, you should shave his head. It'll take a couple of months for it to grow back.
No. This is 6 years in the making.
6 years.
I was shaved head when I first started this, and I was still told I looked like Kid Rock. 6 years it took me to grow my hair to this length with only 2 haircuts.
Have you ever met him?
Unfortunately, no. I've even reached out to get. I hope he watches the show and he reaches out to me.
Have you ever met Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah, I was his double in Grudge Match.
You were the double?
Yes.
You did it, and he's okay with this?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I mean, I'm a little taller. I'm a little,
a little better looking.
Ugly.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. A lot more coming up. Stay right there. For your free tickets to see the Bill Cunningham Show live in New York City, go to BillCunninghamShow.com or call 888-710-8425 now. Is your relative dating a loser? Do you hate his or her mate so much that you want to break them up? Maybe we can help. Contact me at BillCunninghamShow.com. Call me at 1-855-US-BILL or text GUEST at 95902. Message and data rates may apply. Give us a call right now. Closed captioning of the Bill Cunningham Show is provided by... On today's show, my guests say they're making a living by impersonating entertainment superstars, but their loved ones say the celebrity side has taken over their lives. To put things in good perspective, is a guy that looks like Chuck Nice. But I'm not sure, are you Chuck Nice or not?
Nah, man. Nah, not at all. Hey, man, it's good to be here.
All right, what advice can you give? Let's go. What about Kid Rock?
You know what? I have to tell you that you look a lot like Kid Rock. I'm going to give that to you. But, I mean, wearing that coat, you look like Kid Rock dressed up as a Muppet. And you really got to keep in mind here that if you are not making any money doing this, then this should be something you do for fun. Like, I'm going to go out, dress like this and get a couple free drinks and have some fun with some people. But if you're not making any money and you got kids, she's right. Everything she's saying is right, man.
You got to turn it
I want to take it on. I don't want to just do it for fun. I want to be a star. I want to actually have the real thing.
I understand you want to be a star.
I get all the attention,
I would like to have a bigger penis. It's not going to happen.
Hey, well, there's a will, there's a way. And my name's Will.
It's just not going to happen. I'm sorry. Was I thinking out loud there?
All right, Chuck.
A little too much information.
Chuck, we got Sylvester Stallone here. We got Rocky, and he is, again, he's making a living out of doing this, but he just disclosed to his significant other that he's got his own little Adrian on the side.
That was before.
He was misunderstood, and I hope he was misunderstood. Because here's the problem. First of all, you're making money doing this.
Yes.
Secondly, you're on the circuit.
Yes.
Thirdly, you really do look like Sly Stallone as Rocky.
Hey, you're balling.
And you even got the voice. It's like, that's what killed me when he was talking. I was like, is he putting that voice on? Because he was just like,
Yes, yeah, and I don't dispute that. I don't dispute any of the above, and that's what attracted me to him. Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
Listen, in all fairness, let's be fair to him. You met him as Rocky.
Yes, I did.
Okay?
Absolutely.
And you hired him.
I hired him.
So that's,
yes, I did.
I'm going to tell you what that's like. I'm going to tell you what that's like. I've been married for 16 years. That's like my wife got up this morning and would look at me and go, you're black? Oh my God, you're black?
You wouldn't be able to tell it over the phone.
If you could just stop being black. I know I met you, you were black, and you've been black for the last 16 years. But if you could just stop being black, we could go forward.
No, but here's the thing. No. There's a difference.
This is what you got. This is what you got.
Yes. No. Here's the thing, though. There's a difference. I hired Rocky, yes. I fell in love with Sean. There's a difference. I did hire him as Rocky. You know what? You learn to sing and you can talk about this. Like, here's the thing.
I can wear regular clothes and I can
But
well,
here's
let me say this.
Okay, you go ahead. You go ahead.
You are right in that, as his wife, if you would like him to turn this off sometime, if you love this woman, for her, not for her, turn it off sometime. Let her be with Sean, and that would be the compromise that you guys had.
Especially in bed.
Yeah, and stop joking around. Stop joking around about cheating on her, because let me tell you something. You not Rocky, and she look like she will knock you the hell out.
All right, Chuck, before we go to Clooney and Oprah, we got Tupac in the audience right here. What do you think about Tupac?
Yo, I'm all love for Tupac. I mean, but I'm gonna call him one Pac because Tupac is dead. So, you know, I gotta tell you, the guy looks like Tupac. Anytime BET says you look like Tupac, you look like Tupac, okay? That's all there is to it, you know what I mean? Like, if a white person said, hey, you look like Tupac, I'd be like, yeah, okay, whatever, because, you know, we all look alike. But when BET says you look like Tupac, you look like Tupac, and he does.
When we continue, it's the bottom line. For more info, go to the website, BillCunninghamShow.com. Chuck, before we get to the bottom line, we have Oprah and George Clooney. Let's go to Oprah first.
Yeah, you know, here's what's funny is Oprah said to me, what do you think? And I felt like, I think you look like Oprah.
Wait a minute. I think she looks a little bit like Oprah.
No, okay. Here's the thing. When you got to tell people that you actually look like somebody, that's a key that you may not really look like them. I'm going to give you this. You look like Nopra, not Oprah.
Clooney and his special woman has it together, don't they?
I got to tell you, I got nothing to say. This guy knows where to put it, how to put it, when to put it.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
I've heard about you.